Hello, my dear ones. Let's get acquainted. If you don't know me yet from my other videos, I'm Anuko. I'm a professional stylist, makeup artist, and cosmetologist, so these are my additional professions. In fact, for many years I dedicated my life to psychological consulting and psychotherapy. And at some point, I realized how important it is to also help people look good, beautiful, and confident, so that we not only heal our soul and feel how wonderful and unique it is, but so that it can also live in its temple in our unique body, which we dress beautifully and care for properly. So this series will be about everything related to beauty and style, how to dress well, how to look elegant. He will learn how to dress correctly, explore different dress codes, and learn to understand style. And today, for our first video, I want to show something that I believe every woman should have in her wardrobe. A simple, basic, yet very elegant dress in a neutral color. My assistant in all these videos will be Dusya. Her name is Dusya. She is my assistant mannequin, but she will participate very actively. She is already dressed, and now we will reveal the intrigue and show what dress we're demonstrating today, what we'll talk about, and why every woman should have it in her wardrobe. In her wardrobe. So, wow, la 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 la. Here it is, my dear ones. This kind of dress. It's a simple, you could call it a daytime cocktail dress, but there are very few dress codes where this dress would not fit. Why? Because it has a soft, neutral color. It's elegant. There is no extra decoration. As you can see, the sleeves have simple cuffs you can fold back. It sits beautifully and elegantly on the figure, not too loose, not too tight. The length is universal for both business style and cocktail style, and everything depends on how you style it, your hairstyle, your jewelry, and your accessories. I really love this dress with turquoise jewelry, and if we put on turquoise now, we'll do that. Look, these lovely turquoise beads. Let's do it correctly from the start. Let's learn the rules right away. When we wear jewelry, for example, with this better neckline, a chain, beads, or a tennis necklace should never fall into the cut of the dress. It should always be either higher. In this case, it should sit right on the collarbones, like this, or it should be lower by 2 or 3 centimeters, either above the neckline or below it. Remember this, follow it, and you will look elegant. Now look, with these beads we can keep a fuller hairstyle. This look fits perfectly for a creative business dress code, when it's not just a strict business meeting, but a corporate business event where the office is relaxing a little. With this accessory, it also works for an after 5 dress code for tea after the daytime part of the day. It also fits most daytime cocktail situations when you wear it with beads like this. But this dress can also work for a more official business style, just not with turquoise. Why? Because turquoise adds a playful note. If we wanted truly official business, we remove it and we can limit ourselves to a delicate pearl necklace, which will add classic elegance and won't spoil an official business look. I'll show you. We put it on and we remember the necklace should sit right on the collarbones so it doesn't fall into the neckline. Now she looks like a young, business-minded, promising lady. What's missing? The hairstyle is too voluminous. If we want a more official business look, then it's better to make the hairstyle a bit more businesslike. How can we do that? Very simply, we can gather a small section at the back, like a little ponytail. I'm just showing you. We do it lightly. No need to make the hairstyle too stiff. We pin it like this, see? We've picked up the hair, adjusted everything, like this. Now it's a more official business style. She could even go sign $1 million contract. See how promising, young, and elegant she looks. What else should you know here? People often ask if she is styled like this with a pearl necklace, a classic young lady, then earrings are appropriate, but only very small ones. Tiny gold drops or tiny pearl drops. No huge earrings in business style, and no extra bracelets, and no piles of rings. Here, small earrings, one simple ring, gold, maybe even with a small pearl or without, and a good, expensive watch. A bracelet would already be too much, and that's basically it. Or you can simply stay in this look. If we return to the look without turquoise beads, meaning a more daytime cocktail style, then we bring her back to this mood. We check again. The necklace is either like this or like this, above or below the neckline. And since our style here is not evening, but daytime cocktail, why not evening cocktail? Because the dress is too elegant, you would need to add something more playful. Although it can still work, but in general, this is not for an evening party, but for after 5 and daytime cocktail. It's really perfect. Of course, we are not going like this to black tie or white tie, where there are tuxedos and evening gowns. But for almost everything else, look, this dress is very versatile and very useful. You can go on a date, to a business meeting, to the theater, to an exhibition, for tea with friends, to a cafe, and yes, on a date. Did I already say date? I did. Everything depends on how you choose the accessories. Here we have turquoise beads. Sometimes these come as a set. By the way, this set, I made these beads as a designer. It's my work. Look, see, we put on the beads. This is appropriate. But if we already wear a turquoise necklace or beads and a bracelet made in the same style, then earrings in the same matching style are no longer appropriate by modern dress code and etiquette. It becomes too much. The look gets simplified. I remember in my mother's youth, and even in my own youth, it was fashionable to wear everything matching bracelet, earrings, necklace. I even still have sets like that. Back then, the earrings looked like a little piece of the bracelet dangling in the ears. It was trendy, but today you will simplify your look and appear less refined and less like an elegant lady. So if turquoise earrings are appropriate here, they should be small and in a slightly different style. Small because the beads and the bracelet already attract attention and otherwise you will overload the image. This is important to understand. So earrings can be turquoise but small. And about the pearl necklace, I said, then we choose either tiny gold drops or small pearl studs or one little gold drop in the ear, plus a simple ring. And since pearl or turquoise doesn't really ask for other gemstones, you can also add a small turquoise ring, one that is not identical, just a bit different, so it doesn't look too uniform. Then your look will be refined. What else can we add here? For shoes and a handbag, it's best to choose a milky, creamy color and it will look wonderful. The handbag is better if it is structured, not soft and not too large. And don't forget, a lady carries her handbag on the left arm and the right hand is always free for a greeting. By modern etiquette, at least for a greeting. In the old days, it was for a kiss. That's all, my dear ones. This is the kind of video we are starting with. I think we will meet many more times in the series from the Rit'am School, from me, where we will talk about beauty, about dressing our body nicely, caring for it properly, and making everything wonderful. I love you. Bye bye. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. There will be lots of interesting things. I will try to post a video once a week. Next week, there will be a very special video that I want to dedicate to my mommy, who once awakened my interest in fashion and self care. Her life was not easy, but in any situation, she always tried to look like a lady. Even now, she is no longer young. She is a true Lady Grey. And it makes me so happy when, in stores or on tours or while we're out walking, people address her as lady. In America, it's not very common, but still, her appearance awakens that desire in people. So, on this channel, we will alternate. One week, we will talk about fashion, different styles, different dresses, what to wear with what, where it's appropriate and where it's not. And the following week will be dedicated to Lady Grey, meaning not Dusya, but my mom will be my beloved model. And we'll show how a woman can look wonderful at any age. Style for Lady Grey. So don't miss next week's video. And once again, I love you. Bye bye, and until our next interesting meetings.